Welcome to my channel. I'm Frankie and this is Let's Get Real, where I review movies, products, places, and share exciting breaking news. And today I'm going to be talking about Disney's latest film, Cruella. In 1970s London, during the punk rock revolution, a young grifter named Estella is determined to make a name for herself in the fashion world, but has a love of mischief holding her back. Eventually, Estella befriends fashion legend Baroness von Hellman. But their relationship sets in motion a series of revelations with Estella's past that will cause her to embrace her wicked side and eventually become the fashionable and revenge-bent Cruella de Vil. So, when it comes to my thoughts on Disney remakes, I'm going to be honest, I don't like them. They range from terrible to meh, and only a few, like the Jungle Book remake, stand out as pretty good. And really, so far, none of them have been better than the original movies they were based on. And when it comes to my thoughts going into this one, before the first trailer released, I thought this was just going to be another Maleficent. I was so wrong. This movie is very dark. This film definitely wears its PG-13 rating with a badge of honor, and feels like something Disney would never do. And it really doesn't feel like a prequel to 101 Dalmatians, but rather its own standalone movie, where it feels like a completely separate take on its established world that Walt Disney set up, and allows the film to stand out as its own thing rather than a remake of the original, that was made just for nostalgia. When it comes to my other thoughts, I thought the costume design was absolutely gorgeous. It was definitely the standout of the film, thanks to the story revolving around fashion designers. And when it comes to the acting, the acting could not have been more perfect. Emma Stone nailed it as Cruella de Vil. The contrast between Estella and Cruella really allowed her to experiment with different character personalities throughout the whole movie. And Emma Thompson was one of the most well-written and well-performed Disney villains in a long time. Throughout the whole movie, her character is threatening, mad with power, and the fact that she controls everything is what makes her such a big threat. When it comes to my flaws with the movie, is that the film tries to sprinkle in comedy to sort of balance out the dark tone, but most of it falls flat. And not only that, but the movie sort of forgets about the dark tone for a while until the 40-minute mark. And there was a certain scene in the beginning that was supposed to be shocking and dark, but really ended up being laughably bad in terms of execution. And those CGI Dalmatians, oof. So when it comes to my recommendation, this is definitely one of the better Disney remakes. If you like the character of Cruella de Vil, or you want to see a darker Disney film, maybe if you like the Maleficent movies, this is definitely worth watching. And I think it's probably best if you see it in theaters. It's definitely a very visually appealing movie, and it might look better on the big screen. I watched it on Disney Plus, so it probably didn't get to show off its full potential because of that. But overall, this was a pretty pleasant surprise. I'm going to give Cruella a 7 out of 10. Thanks for visiting my channel, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more reviews.